Good morning, you guys. I want to tell you about this dream I had. I had a series of dreams. I slept so hard I was late for work today. And I heard a song today on my way to work that made me think that the Lord was trying to tell me something. The song was about his might and basically his protection, and it made me think about the things that went on in this dream and how we actually were protected. Also, I heard a story about the homeless, a body of homeless people that were being given a second chance to reach out to their family. So it kind of fits into the dream. Anyway, I had a dream about the book of James. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that because there was something said in there. There was a deacon and there was Bishop Noel Jones, something to do with a video. And my stepfather's name is James, and I heard something about stepfather. I'll do a separate video. But these signs in the heavens and these storms, I felt like the whole entire time it was dark, and I felt like I was in Jamaica, at least for part of this dream, and I felt like I was in this hut-like, tent-like thing. It was a hut, a big hut, something like a hut house. It had all the modern things basically, but it was kind of like a hut. I just like wanted a round, wide, big enough to have like one bedroom and a kitchenette or something like that in it. And I was in there with a body of people. I don't know who they were. They seemed like they were family. I don't know. It seemed like it was a group home type situation. So I don't know which one came first, but first of all, I know I saw in a solar eclipse, and it was outside. It was cool. I was like, wow. It was a whole bunch of people that saw it, but I didn't see all these people. I just knew it was a whole bunch of people there. So it was a total eclipse, but then it was a moon on the side, a white moon thingy. I think it was a moon on the side of the total eclipse. And I remember getting my phone out to take a picture of it. And so so in real life, I'm thinking maybe when we have this eclipse in August, we might be able to see that white moon thingy that's always next to the sun. I don't know. I would not be surprised. I saw it yesterday, and it's cloudy here. I saw it this morning. I didn't see the sun, but I saw this white moon thingy. So next, I saw a body, like a group of different planets, like red, black, dark green, or something. Just a cluster, I should say. And they were kind of all together, and it seemed as if they finally were in the position where like maybe you would see the sun, like we could see them. Now they were visible. And I remember taking video. I remember to get my phone out to take a picture. And then in a next clip, I saw 4 moons. And you guys, I already had a dream about 4 moons. And just as a side note, in the clip that I may have used, I think I used the picture that I used to tell y'all about it, because I did see it in real life. Somebody was showing not 4 moons, but 4 stages of the earth, how they looked. I kind of used that picture in real life when I told you guys about it. So anyway, so in the dream, I saw these 4 moons, and I was telling somebody in the dream, oh my gosh, I had a dream about this. I had a dream about full moons. I have got to get this on video or, take a picture of it. And in the dream, they were like steps, like one in front of the other, higher, then lower. Then they were stagnant, kind of like the picture that I shared to you guys. But the picture I shared to you guys was horizontal, like a phase. And that was crazy. And then what else did I see? And then there was a slither of a line, like a curvy line in the sky, and I knew it was going to be a tornado. So you could see the slither of a line in the sky, and you can see it just starting to swirl and gain its form. And I ran into the hut, and before I ran into the hut, I yelled to the people, "You guys, there's a tornado coming. Like, go into your huts or your, places or whatever." And I ran inside, and I got, I was telling people, "Hey, go that way, like go in that room and you have a covering over yourself." And then I went to this particular room. It seemed like my son was there, but I didn't see his face, but it seems like he was there. And I was going to get him and meet under this mattress futon bed thing, put the mattress on top of us, and then the futon wood, it's like an oak pretty wood, the frame on top of the mattress, so it would weigh us down and we don't get hit by the any debris that might fly. So I knew that, in those few seconds the tornado would have already should have passed us by, and I didn't feel any, debris or anything else. And so I go outside to see the damage. I don't see any damage. And but what I do see are like an outline of like connect the dot forms, but it would look like raindrops, like I see on my window right now. Connect the dot, forms of 5 tornadoes that were just in the sky, and I knew just like one by one they were supposed to come down. Like they were in the sky, these connect the dot like pictures, if you will, of tornadoes, and I knew that they were supposed to come down one by one. And I, I didn't see anything happen right then, so I don't know if this means that I won't see them or if they were perhaps engineered tornadoes because of the, connect the dot, like what you would see in a coloring book almost kind of thing. But like they were the color of raindrops, if you will. So I don't know if they were going to be manufactured or I wasn't supposed to see what these 5 tornadoes, you know, the destruction or the formation of these 5 tornadoes. And then one more scene, you guys. Um, there was a lady that gave me some paint, bear paint, BEHR paint, and I know it was an olive green. I know specifically it was an olive green paint, and she gave it to me, and as a housewarming gift for my new house. I do like olive green, but I don't know. And I cried. I started crying in the dream. She was like, "This is for you," and she knew that the house that I was living in, I wasn't happy in, and I don't know if it has anything to do with something in real life, me getting a new home because I am looking for a new home. But, I just knew it was kind of like a new beginning. And this story that I heard today about the homeless people, it was just a little token that they were trying to do for the homeless people to be able to, stay in contact with their family or something. So, the last part, I saw the sun, and I also did take a picture of this in the dream. There was the sun, and then there was this little girl. She was like 5 or 6 or 7, dancing in front of the sun, but she wasn't burnt or anything. It almost seemed like she had on white clothing, and she was just playing around the sun. And I remember getting out my phone and zooming, taking a picture, but then zooming in to the sun to see why she wasn't getting burnt. And the sun had like this, um, it was kind of grayish, but it had like this red and gray lines in it, like skin, like dried up skin almost. But it was like piping. You know how you do piping on a cake? Little small thin lines of raised piping of red and gray. It was kind of weird. So anyway, whoever she was having she was having fun playing by the sun. So I think that's it, you guys. It was just weird. I'll come back, and after I read James, I might come back and share that particular part of the dream. And that's it. Part of it felt like it was in Jamaica, but I knew it was dark the whole time. It wasn't like a sad darkness. It was like nighttime um, throughout the whole dream. So I will talk with you later. I just wanted to share that with y'all. And I'll come back and do that other piece of the dream after I try to see what the Lord's trying to tell me, okay? God bless y'all.